Well, welcome back to another episode of the Forest Mill. Got my woodworking stuff behind me today. Figure, I'm not a master woodcrafter, right? I just build little folk home instruments and stuff like that, little odds and ends. Just something for a hobby on the side. But a lot of times I have scrap wood, and I used to just take it and burn it, but I decided to start taking the extra pieces of scrap wood and then build other little instruments with it, just like little smaller scale instruments. Sometimes I have stuff left over. Sometimes I have just regular, just scrap wood. Nothing, bits and pieces. Sometimes, even when I plow down got a little extra boards, not very big, not enough to make full-size guitars or ukuleles out of or anything like that, lyres, but you can make smaller scale instruments. And one of my favorite smaller scale instruments I make is a Gottan, which is like a 3-string. Was the peasant class instrument in Japan, related to the shamisen, but rice peasants couldn't afford shamisens, but they could make Gottans, which was usually made out of wood and cedar and stuff like that. Anyhow, we're going to take this extra stuff we have today, because we really can't do anything else with it, and let's make an instrument. So with that scrap wood I have right here, I think this will be the bottom of the instrument, and this will be the top of the instrument. This is pretty much the same, not the same width, not the same length, but that won't really matter. I have this extra pine right here. This is a 1/2-inch pine. This would be great for the peg end of the instrument on the neck. Pine not so great lengthwise or long, because it tends to bend, especially in humid areas. But it will make a good headstock piece, very good headstock piece. I have some poplar right here. This is this old craft board. Basically have another piece of poplar right here. This was a piece that I ripped down. Luckily, it came out. This is my scrap pile. It came out pretty much the same size as this one. So we'll use this, and we'll use this for the front part of it, and we'll use this for the sides of it. Then we have this piece right here, about an inch wide, 3/4 inch deep, and we'll make this the neck of the instrument. Connect to the body down here. Up here will be the headpiece. The headpiece made of pine when we get that done. So anyhow, it's gonna be a fun project. I'm excited about it. This is gonna be a cool instrument to build. We'll start with the body first. I have my woodshop supervisor here today to help out. So this is going to be the bottom of our instrument. So we need to build everything else in this dimension right here. And this looks about 8 inches. 8 inches wide, and about, we'll just say, we'll say 5.5 across. Leave it a little wiggle room for shaving one side down, just to keep the measurements kind of simple. So we know it's going to be 5.5 across, and it's going to be 8 inches wide. In the instrument, I'll probably do it, I'll probably end up doing it like this and connecting the body this way. Even though it'd probably look a little bit better if we brought that body down some. But bigger the body, the better the sound. And we'll just shave this. We'll clean the sides up like that, make it a little bit more presentable instead of just box shaped like that. That's what I think we'll do. Yeah. All right, so I think first thing we're gonna do is figure out how much space we need to leave for the sides. This is going to be the front and back, and the thin parts are going to be the sides of the instrument. So with that in place right there, we know I'm going to be right about almost 7 5/8. So 7 5/8 pretty much. So when the front and back piece needs to be 7 5/8. And the sides can be the length of the sides of the back piece right there. We know that this side right here, we can just cut the length, and because we're given that gap on both sides for the ribs. We'll mark out the lines using a square. Very simple. Do both sides. That was a mismeasure. Always measure twice, cut once is a saying, and it's a golden rule of woodworking. Unless you're special, then you cut twice and measure once. Here. Bye.